Welcome, YouTube. We had a little bit of an issue, but we're good now. It's not the original stream, so some of you guys are going to be watching this on the replay. And then welcome to Death by Kettlebell. So guys, just bear with me a little bit. Just a couple details here. The stream on YouTube, I accidentally started early, so I had to restart it, but we should be good now. It's not the original link, so hopefully if you're in this, you got the link now, you got the alert and everything. For Instagram, you should be all good. Let me just check real quick. Usually I like to take care of this stuff. I just want to make sure that I hope you guys can hear me well on YouTube, because I should be coming through. I just want to make sure the input's right here. Just because it should be through the mic there, so you don't hear the ambient noise. And then it should be there. Okay. And then I'll be with you guys in a second. Let me see. Okay, just bear with me here, guys, because I just want to make sure. Because the last time I had some mic issues. We should be good. All right, just in the future, because I should be streaming you through my pods here. If for some reason there's an issue, just for the future, just let me know and I'll be able to correct it. But otherwise, guys, welcome to Death by Kettlebell. This workout, I've been looking forward to it all week. It's a really beautiful one because it's a great one to measure your baselines here, okay? And what do I mean by that? I mean that whatever bell that you're using on this one, if it's too light, you're going to be able to finish this. If it's too heavy, you're not going to be able to finish this. The reason it's called Death by Kettlebell is because the expectation is that you actually don't make it. You actually die before then, okay? So you get as far as you can. We just need one kettlebell today because it's just a heavy two-handed swing. That's really it, okay? Now, I'm using the Kettlebell Kings 24 right here, okay? But you guys can go lower, higher, depending, and scale it to your weight, okay? Now, it's going to be as high as 20 swings. That doesn't mean we're just doing 20 swings, and you're going to see how this works, okay? So I'm going to run back and forth a little bit just because I have the timer set here, okay? Real quick, a little bit about myself. My name is Alex Karu. I live in Venice Beach, California. I'm a Strong First certified coach. I have my SFG1, SFG2, my SFL, and SFB. I'm also a beast tamer, so that 48, I moved it around. It was not easy. I'm really light for it, but I was able to do it. It was really awesome. A fun fact about me, I've been a vegan for 12 years, and I enjoy the plant-based lifestyle. And what do I like to do? I like to play hockey. I like to surf. I like to skate. I ride a nice motorcycle. You know, I love my lifestyle out here. It's really good. But more than anything, I love my cast iron friends, the kettlebell here. And I really do. This has been one of the most versatile tools I use. It doesn't mean it's the only thing I use. I also use a barbell. I use pull-up bars. I'll use dumbbells for some things. But generally speaking, the kettlebells has been kind of the game changer to make my overall athleticism go to another level. So I highly recommend it to anyone that's looking to get stronger. Before we get going, I'm just going to adjust some of the camera here because I think this could be a little bit closer. The other thing I want to tell you guys on this, let me just see. Okay, the connection should be good. The other thing I want to tell you guys, for those of you guys that are going to be writing to me in the chat, that's totally fine. Whatever questions you might have on this, you can write them in and feel free to ask me whatever you need to, but I'm not going to be able to get to it to the end just because I'm going to be coaching you the whole time leading up to this workout. And I want to make sure that when we do this, I have plenty of time to coach you. And then at the end, we'll go through, okay? So the order of operations, I'm actually going to, normally I do a warm-up, but I'm just going to expect that you guys are heated up and warmed up for this. I definitely am. It's for where we're at right now. It's the middle of the summer in my hemisphere, in the northern hemisphere here. And it's definitely summertime right now. So I'm really excited to bring this one to you. Before we go, for those of you guys that don't have chalk, grab it now. I'm going to do the same myself. Okay. My little chalk bag is acquired. All right, we grab that bag and we're good to go. You're going to definitely need this one today because there's a lot of reps, okay? So it's a high volume swing workout. And just so you guys know, this is going to be in the hard style, okay? All that means is that you're going to have maximal tension per move, okay? So one of the important things on this one is we don't want to decline on power, okay? So I'm going to do a quick swing tutorial. I'm not going to take too long because I want to get you guys right into this and get you firing going to get you into your Death by Kettlebell, okay? But before we do, let's definitely make sure that we have our swings, our two-handed swing in the arsenal. Okay, so what we need is a kettlebell here. Now, you guys might have one. If you have one kettlebell, that's what you're using today, okay? If you have some choices, though, you want to scale it to make it so it's one that you know if you had to, you could do for 20 swings, okay? We're going to build up nicely so when we actually do this one, you can make the decision later. So if you do this one and it was too light and you finished easily, you know you're ready for the next size. Again, talking about baselines, you get your baseline in this one and it allows you to know whether this is the right weight or not, okay? So we got this out. We like the sound of all this. All right, so let's talk about our swing. Okay, first off, just watch me first, and then we can do it together just to warm it up. Okay, what we're going to do here is, and you'll see my setup's the same, we're going to go step, step, okay? That's to put my feet firmly into the earth. Okay, I'm going to take my hands into my hips, and I'm going to drive them back. I like this comparison because I always talk about like driving your hips back, but think about a door behind you and slam it shut with your hips, okay? So that drive is to slam the door shut with your hips, okay? Fingertips are on the bell, and I'm going to tilt it back. Okay, now from here, I'm going to load my glutes up. All right, so the weight's shifted back, but my full foot is on the earth. Now, I'm going to go backswing and then get tall at the top. Get tall at the top. Okay, so it's an explosive, violent motion. Okay, now when we do this one, I talked about hard style briefly. Okay, all that means is that you're trying to create maximal power through this. So all that's happening is you're not doing a soft hinge. You're going here, an explosive. The number one thing I see with people when they do their swing is they're lacking power. Okay, so we want to make sure that when you're pushing your hips forward, it's like a punch. Okay, it's got to be. I use the word violent because it's the best way to think of it. But every rep should be like that. Okay, there's no reps off on this one. If you are declining, you know the weight's too heavy. We'll see if this goes for me, okay? But scale the weight to you. You can use this one and you can come back to this one. This one's a great workout to be able to work up to. All right, so the way this one's going to work, let me tell you the format of this because I'm going to get us right into it. It's just the two-handed swing. That's the only move you'll need today, okay? Every rep is expected to be with that same firmness and pressure, okay? The first round's going to be the easiest, all right? Now, the way I designed this, we're going to go 5 reps to start here, okay? So it's going to go 5 swings on the 30 seconds. Then it's going to go 6 swings on the 30 seconds, 7 on the 30, 8 on the 30, 9 on the 30, and then 10 on the 30. After the 10, that's going to be your longest break. You're going to rest, and then we go on the minute, okay? So it's going to go on the 11 swings are going to be on the minute. And every swing after that leading up to 20 is going to be on the minute. So it goes 11 on the minute, 12 on the minute, 13, 14. But here's the thing. As you can tell, the time and clock doesn't change. So you're going to see this early on, what it's going to feel like when you do the 30 seconds. You're going to see when you get up to 10, it's going to be maybe kind of challenging. So that's going to give you an idea of where you're going. But then we pull it back, increase the time, and then we get all the way up and work our way up to 20. Now, if at any point you are losing your form or you feel like it's going south, you're not creating as much power, park the bell safely, please. You don't need to be a hero, okay? If you're doing this workout with me and following along, guess what? You could take a round off and you could come back the next round. There's nothing that says you can't do that, okay? But what ideally I'd like you to do is to get your bell size so you figure out what it is. All right, I think I finished this with as high as like a 40, a 36 or 40, somewhere in that range, okay? I'm doing the 24 a day because I want to be able to coach you. And even so, I already know, like I've been looking forward to this all week. I know this is going to be challenging, okay? So that's just something I want you to make you aware of, okay? So if it is tough, be aware of it. And guess what? You can come back and regress if you need to, okay? Is that good? I think we're good. All right, so listen, I have to start the clock. So I'm going to give you a count in, all right? But it's going to be a little delayed. So it won't work. It's only 5 swings you're doing to start here, okay? So follow my clock. I have you here, okay? It's going to be keeping track the whole time. You don't need to think. I'm just going to say what you're doing each round, okay? Just follow along, okay? It's going to go 5 swings. We got 30 seconds, then 6 swings. Sound good? Sound good? Give me a pound before we get started. Let's do this Instagram. Let's do this YouTube. All right, here we go. 5 seconds here in 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're going to go here. 5 swings. Give me 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. I'm going to show you a side angle here. So that way you can see underneath what's happening. I should be a plank at the top, okay? If this bell's heavy enough, you might have a minor lean back, but your stomach can still be packed even with that lean because it's counterbalancing. All right, here we go. 5 seconds here. 6 swings. In 4, 3, 2, 1. 6 swing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep those elbows locked. 5 and 6. Good. All right, park that bell. Okay. So hopefully you saw from the side there. All right, round to 7. I'm going to breathe. I'm going to pace myself. You should too. All right, 7 swings here. 5 seconds here. In 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. So you'll see me fast and loose in between, so shake it out. Okay, so I hope you picked the right weight. I think I did for this one to be able to coach you. All right, round of 8 coming here. We're still on the 30, so it moves fast. 5 seconds here. In 4, 3, 2, 1. 8 swing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. All right, shake it. Okay. These last couple rounds are going to be some of the harder ones early, but let's get up. You're almost there. Okay. Then we get a long break. All right. 5 seconds. Here we go. Round of 9. 4, 3, 2, 1. 9 swing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Good. All right. Quick little shakeout. Let it loose. Okay. Round of 10 here. This is the shortest time early on, so be ready to go here. Okay, here we go. 5 seconds here. 10 swings. In 4, 3, 2, 1. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. So park safe. Shake it out. Okay. We got a whole minute, not a whole minute off, but we are on the minute now, okay? So you get a little bit more time. So enjoy the downtime here. Moving on to the round of 11. Okay. We'll let that heart rate calm down. Okay. Some of you guys might need to chalk. I'm going to do that real quick. All right. So you kind of get the pace of this. That's what it's going to feel like at the end. You're going to have a lot more volume and reps underneath your body. Okay. So keep breathing. Shake it out. I'm kind of staying in the zone for you because this is a tough workout. And we got about 10 seconds here, so don't go too far. Stay close. Round of 11. Here we go. 5 seconds here. In 4, 3, 2, 1. 11 swing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Good. All right, shake it out in between. Shout out to the kettlebell case for making such beautiful bells. These things they just feel like butter in my hands. All right. Yeah, they glide really nicely. I really like the finish on these ones. Okay. So just see me shake it out in between. Yeah, for those of you guys in the chat asking questions, I'll get to it. Just save your questions for the end and then I'll answer them. Okay, so we're going into the round of 12 here. So it's going to feel like a long time now because we were on the 30. So now being on the minute, a little bit of a different pace. Trust me, you're going to appreciate these breaks. All right, here we go. 5 seconds here, round of 12. And 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good. Okay. Again, the clock is static, theoretically speaking, meaning it stays on the minute. The reps are the only thing that go up. Okay, that's why this gets so challenging as the later rounds come along. Okay. Whew. Anyone feeling it yet? Anyone's heart rate starting to get elevated? Usually for me, it's around 15 and up is where I'm like, okay, I'm I might not be able to talk as much in between the rounds, okay? But if you have the right bell, this is going to get hard to finish, okay? But usually you want to make it to at least 15 before you consider dying, okay? AK stopping. 5 seconds here. Here we go. Round of 13. In 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Good. Okay. Round of 13 done. So you'll see me shake it out. Let it loose in between. This is where I'm going to go fast and loose. I'm feeling this. It's a full summer day here. We love if wherever you're at in the week. Right now it's a summer Friday right here. What better thing than that? A sunny day on a summer Friday. Okay. What better way of kicking it off than Death by Kettlebell? My goodness. This is the ultimate happy hour. All right, we got 10 seconds here. Round of 14 coming here. Keep the power up. This is important. 5 seconds here. In 4, 3, 2, 1. 14 swing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Good. Okay. So I still feel pretty good, but again, it's usually the round of 15. This next round is where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be on my game. The time's not feeling so long in between. The breaks aren't feeling so long in between. Okay, but that's where the fast and loose helps. Keep that mental focus. Okay, keep the power up every rep. Okay, round of 15. It's gonna move so smoothly and quickly now. All right, let's line it up. Here we go. 5 seconds here. In 4, 3, 2, 1. 15 swing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Good. Okay. There we go. 15 done. Guess what? You just have 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. That's 5 rounds left. If you're sticking up, if you're going to make it to the 20, okay? I'm making it no matter how sweaty I get. Whew. I'm getting out of breath, though, because I'm really thinking every rep, the most powerful rep of my life. That's what the hard style is, okay? So you hear that power breath, that's to create that contraction. See my stomach? See what happens? That's why we do that breath, okay? It's not just for show. 5 seconds here. I don't know who would be pressing. And 4, 3, 2, 1. 16 swing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Good. Okay. Shake it out in between. Round of 16 done. I need to breathe. You might too. Yeah, we're feeling this. But if you're with me, if you're sticking with me, keep it up. This is no joke, this workout, okay? It's one of the hardest ones I've shown. At this, maybe armor building. Armor building's pretty tough too. But it'd be over by now. This is the real deal right here. Okay, here we go. 5 seconds here. Round of 17. In 3, 2, 1. 17 swing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Good. Okay. We're almost there. Okay. I'm not going to do much talking in between. I'm going to stay focused. Task at hand. Take some breaths. want you to do that too. Deep breaths here. Okay. We got our round of 18 coming here. Here we go. 5 seconds here. In 4, 3, 2, 1. 18 swing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. Good. We got 2 cycles left. I'm in a full sweat right now. Maybe you are too. Maybe some of you died already. That's okay. Hang out with the kid. Hang out with me. Create something to aspire to. Okay? You want to get to 20. I obviously picked a weight that I knew I could finish this with. Okay? But for those of you that died, maybe you died around here, keep working with that weight. You can work your way up. You died at 15, it was too heavy. 5 seconds here. Here we go. Round of 19. In 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. Good. One more cycle. One more. If you made it this far, you might as well finish. Okay, if you made it to the 20, guess what? You're going to complete Death by Kettlebell. You didn't die. Okay? I can't see anything. I got salt water in my hair. So, salty eyes, not about that life. But here we are. Here we go. 5 seconds here. Last round in 4, 3, 2, 1. 20 swing. This is it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And park it. And Death by Kettlebell. Complete. They completed me. High five. Those of you that finished it. Nice job. Wow. Yeah. I knew this was going to be tough today, but, what can I say? If you finish this, I don't have to tell you. Even if you use a lighter bell, it is a lot of volume, especially in the hard style. So what I want to do is I want to bring you down a little bit. So just walk out, let that heart rate come down. I always like to leave off with a little mindfulness, a little meditation. Just a second to breathe and clear your head. It's a really nice way to finish the workout. So if you want to join me on this one, please do. If you do have questions, just save it for after this. And we should be good to go. Okay. So I'm going to check my heart rate. Still a little high. Okay, for those of you wearing heart rate monitors, get it for most people under 120 at least before we sit down. Okay. Yeah, I got the full Friday pump. The way it feels. Okay. I think my heart rate's within reason because I can talk to you a little bit more normal now. So I'm going to find a comfortable seated position here. I'm going to cross the legs. Now, for some of you guys, you might just be sitting up against something in a chair. That's okay. Just take a second with me to take your hands, put them on top of your knees, open it up. Yogi fingers. We're going to feel the crown of the head rise. Let's just close our eyes. I want you to take a deep breath into the nose if it's available to you, and out the nose if it's available to you. Even deeper in and out. Every breath deeper than the last. In and out. And as we start to go a little deeper with that breath, start to feel that mind clear. Create a feeling of nothing, where nothing's coming in, nothing's going out. You just kind of are, you just kind of be, and you just kind of breathe. Guys, keeping that breath nice and deep. If you can, just keep your eyes closed here. Remain in that clarity state. Definitely heart rate should be down and within reason. Okay, quick, keeping your eyes closed. If you could, just put your hand over top of your physical heartbeat. I want you to feel it beating for you right now. Every beat. On average, this thing's going to beat for you about 100,000 times today. Give it back whatever you feel like your heart needs right now in this moment. Good. Bring your hands to a prayer position in front of your heart. Keeping your eyes closed, just bow your head. And I want you to pick one thing that you're excited about. Maybe upcoming for you. Something that you're excited about. Jack, come tall. Hands back to the knees and no real rush. Whenever you're ready, you just start to slowly bring the awareness back into the body. Maybe you blink the eyes open just a little bit gently. If you're like me and sweaty, you gotta be really gentle. Maybe we'll wipe the eyes. We are back. Okay, so I want to go open up to some Q&A right here. Okay, so for those of you guys that have some questions, let's go through this. Let me start on YouTube because I see a lot of action on here. We have hey Finland, Kipis. I love Finland. I have quite a few Finnish friends. So hello Finland, love you guys over there. Who else do we got? Let's see. Ooh, sorry. Looks like Dan Breck or Beth Duncan from Georgia. Hey from Georgia. Sorry, the quality was bad for damn raccoon. My bad. I can't control it. I'm trying. I have good internet here, so it just happens sometimes. We have Beth. Yeah, it was a tough workout. Yoga and nervous system. I totally agree with you. Who else do we have? Let me go to some Instagram, see if there was any questions in the chat on here. But guys, this is your time. Let me just open up the chat. Chat now. I'm just going to say chat now. If you do have questions, let me know. Same thing on YouTube. I'll just open up the chat. Q&A open. So any questions that might have come up in that workout? That workout's obviously really challenging, okay? Those of you guys that did it live with me, you felt it. There's really nowhere to go. But if you're watching the replay, the nice part is you could pause it and you could come back. Okay. Let's see. That's a good question. LC Sun, how many calories do you think this burned? You know, it's so dependent. And okay, this is going to get a little bit philosophical. I love this question though. How many calories do you think it burned? I don't really measure. I don't have anything to track my calories out. Okay. I know they make these devices. There's like the Whoop, there's the Apple Watch that'll give a relative gauge of where you are calorie wise. But I think more, can I move heavier weight? That's usually where my go-to is because I can control the weight a lot more than I can the exertion of energy. And if I pick the right weight and I'm putting the effort forward, then I'm going to be burning pretty much the maximal I can within that allotted workout. So it's kind of working from the other end. It's almost like it's just perspective, right? Like I'm talking about something from the other end because I like to focus on the things I can control, which is the weight I move in the allotted time that I'm moving it. Okay. So I don't have a good answer is another way to say it. But it was a good amount, you know, and everybody's going to burn them a little bit different based on the weight. So I can't even tell you how many calories you burned. How many I burned, I don't know. I mean, I might be able to give a gauge, but I'm not even going to go there because I'm not a chemist or scientist to be able to do that, unfortunately. But great question. Thank you for that one. Let's see. Let's see. Have you done this routine with clean snatches or cleans from 001 Deer? 001 Deer. Okay. With snatches, you totally could do this with snatches. The only thing, let me just think of the way I would do it. See, the only problem is because snatches are unilateral, meaning you're usually working one side, unless you're doing double snatches. But honestly, like, you need to go really light because when I do double snatches, I'd rather go for more like heavier weight than high volume personally. But again, I'm more of a hard style coach. So if you're doing sport style, different story. If I'm doing unilateral snatches, maybe I don't even know how I could probably find a way to devise this to be able to make that work because you would probably have to go, I'm thinking like, because if it was 5 in the first one, I'd want to put everything in half, but you can't really do half. So I'd maybe have you do something like 2 on one side, 2 the other side, then 4, 4, 8, 8. But the volume would get really high for unilateral. So I'll give you one like that, but I'd have to think of a different one. As far as double cleans, I can see that being doable, but not that cleans aren't a great move. But cleans a lot of time, like I'll add them to complexes for sure. But the thing is, the power in a swing and a snatch is a lot higher, where you have to pull the power back on a clean, of course, unless you're doing really heavy. So with a clean, I wouldn't necessarily do this because I treat that move more to, one, of course, get to the rack, but 2, it does help with the upward trajectory where the swing goes out, the clean comes up, okay? And same with the snatch goes up. So could you do it with it? Yes. Would it be efficient or as effective as swings? No, I don't think so. I think the swing would be the move for this one. That's, definitely the way I would do this. But that's a great question. Let's see. I have Beth saying cal burn continues for hours. Yeah, so that was kind of on the calorie question. Again, if you want to talk about like from the nutritional standpoint and calories burning, these metabolic workouts where you're doing these spiky sprint styles, they're going to continue to burn for not just in the workout, it's going to be outside because your muscles now have to recover and repair. And because we're working with power, you're using another energy, a little bit of a different energy system where we start to cross over from our muscular strength system to our muscular endurance system. This sounds all sciencey, but the long story short of it is what I would say is, yeah, your calories continue to burn throughout. So thank you, Beth, for bringing that up. What else do we have in here? Let's see. Okay. It looks like, I think that might be it. If there's any, I'm going to open up the questions one last time, guys. If you have any other questions that you might need to ask, and kind of anything, kettlebell related, hopefully. But you can ask me, of course, like the calorie question is not necessarily kettlebell related, but it kind of is because it's with that. But you can, anything in the genre of fitness, if you guys have a question, please feel free to ask now. This would be a good time if you have anything, because I'm here for you. I just want to give you like another minute to be able to ask. And if I need to show you anything, I'll do that. And also too, guys, on the swings, just remember, I said it, and I want to reiterate this. The power is everything, okay? So every rep should be the most powerful. If you start getting your swing, like the height is down here, you're not getting to that chest height or clearance, or you're starting to scoop where you kind of bring your hips under and you're not locked out, you're done, okay? So that's why this is death by, because you're going to die basically before you get to that point. All right, well, guys, this has been a great workout. I've really enjoyed this one with you. This is one of my favorite ones. Again, the conclusion of this, whatever weight you did this with, if you finish it with the 20 and it was easy, you're ready to go up to the next bell size, okay? If you didn't finish it and you died beforehand, either stick with that weight, but if you died way beforehand, go down a bell size, okay? Because I want you to be able to work up to finishing it. Then you can keep going, because if you test this every week, let's say, guess what happens? After every week, you're going to see yourself improve, okay? A couple of exciting things coming up. My new website's almost done relaunching. And not only that, so that's theformulafitness.com, THE, formulafitness.com. And I have the book, when that launches, the book with the Kettlebell Kings that you guys are in right here is going to be launched at the same exact time. So all of that's already written. It's ready to go. I just got to finish doing the editing for the videos and all of that. So we're very close. So if you guys like working out with me, I got plenty of new stuff coming your way. And there's going to be some exciting announcements in a future live class for that also. And you'll get some emails about that too. If you guys like what you saw, the style, I have plenty of free knowledge to offer you guys at my Instagram. It's at Alex Karu, ALEXKARU. Okay. You'll see me also collaborating a lot with the Kettlebell Kings, because we like to spread this knowledge. All right. If you have these kettlebells, why not use them as efficiently as possible? Okay. I hope I've been of service to you today, guys. I hope you got a lot out of this. And I hope you guys, if you're wherever you are in this world, have a great rest of your day, evening, morning, wherever it is. And as someone wiser than me once said, before we get out of here, let's pound it out. And let's pound it out.